Hey everyone, it's Anabutani here with another clinical research topic. Are you using metaphors in your patient education material, especially when you have to educate your patients? Patient education is vital to help a patient move forward with their treatment and gain trust in you as a healthcare provider. It helps them enroll and stay in your trials. The tools and techniques you use in patient education should vary depending on the situation ultimately. In medicine, we're often faced with many unfamiliar and complex topics. This challenges us as healthcare communicators to explain these topics and concepts in clear, relatable, and understandable ways. So what you have to do is put unrelated concepts together. One way to combat this challenge is by using metaphors and analogies. They're a great way to put two unrelated concepts together, one of which a patient already is familiar with and understands, so it builds on that. It increases retentions and recall of the new concepts because people are able to associate the new information with the previous existing information. One example I like to share is the analogy of comparing the heart to a pump or the kidney to a filter. Those are two analogies that help patients really quickly understand those two organs in our body. Remember, coming up with metaphors can be time intensive. While great analogies may require some time up front, the great thing about them is that you can reuse them forever. When you make any analogies, you have to make them clear, visual, and familiar, so that way they're easier to understand for a patient. When you create an analogy, you need to make sure that they're clear, visual, and familiar. Certain topics may be easier to explain while others can definitely be difficult. For instance, insulin can be like a key. It unlocks the door to the cells that glucose can enter. Once the glucose enters your cells, the amount of glucose in your bloodstream falls. That's a great analogy. Another situation is such as menopause. It can be difficult to find a summarizing analogy. This means you may have to break it down. For menopause, this can be explaining that the current is similar to being the way trees change colors in autumn. And remember, only use metaphors and analogies when necessary. Don't overuse them. While using analogies can be great, you have to use them when necessary. Some concepts may be straightforward and applying an analogy can be overkill, honestly. You may have to do a bit of body language reading and reflect on the situations many patients frequently get stuck in. At the same time you introduce an analogy, be sure to find out if it was well received on the other end. This means asking the patient if they understood what you're trying to say, so gain feedback. We at TrialJoin have made a tool that shares various metaphors and analogies for different conditions and explanations. So reach out to me on LinkedIn and I'll get you access to this resource at no cost. Well, this is Anabutani signing out. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like below and leave any comments if you have any other points that you'd like to add about creating effective analogies and metaphors. Alright everyone,